Okay, we are back in business, folks. I've been playing around with artificial intelligence. I know that freaks a lot of people out, but I figure it's better to know something about it rather than just wait and see what happens. So I am pretty involved with it at this point, and I've been asking it some questions. Questions that I already know the answer to, but I'm just curious as to what type of feedback it would provide. So I was utilizing chatGPT 4 to do this. I asked it the following question: can type 2 diabetes be fixed, meaning corrected through superior diet? The response I got was this: key dietary approaches. Type 2 diabetes can often be effectively managed and put into remission through significant lifestyle changes, particularly dietary improvements. Now, they disagree with the idea of a cure for it, but I disagree with their disagreement. I say you can cure it in most circumstances if you really go after it. Okay, dietary approaches, the low carb concept. Now, this does make sense because we take in way too many calories, way too many carbohydrates, and many of the carbs that we do eat are basically simple carbs. They're just not much of anything nutritionally to them. Now, I know the keto diet is real popular lately, last couple of years. I disagree somewhat with the keto diet. I like a lot of it, but I don't think you can just exist pretty much on just meat. You've got to get some plant foods in there as well. Get your veggies, get some legumes. Whole foods and plant-based diets. Whole, unprocessed foods and plant-based diets rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals can improve overall health and blood sugar control. And that's what we are after: blood sugar control. We want our A1C where it should be. We want our average blood sugar where it should be. High fiber foods. This is when you need to make sure you're intaking plenty of H2O, especially with the summer coming. High fiber foods slow down the absorption of sugar and improves blood sugar control. Foods such as vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains. But again, you've got to know your body and you've got to know your triggers. If a banana or something triggers a spike, you might have to find a substitute. Eat some raspberries or something. Healthy fats. Foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. While you want to keep these within serving sizes, you don't want an excess of any of it. Another one, portion size. We eat way too much. We have no idea what a serving is. That's why we break out the food scale and recommend it so you can get a good feeling of what your intake is and what a serving actually is. I guarantee you're in for a surprise, especially when it comes to some foods like ice cream or potato chips. We double or oftentimes more than triple what's known as a serving. Lifestyle changes. This is another new category. Physical activity, regular physical activity. In other words, some form of exercise. Get your butt to the gym, do something, go for a walk, play with the dog, get something going. Take up a pastime, pickleball, something. I don't know. Whatever works for you, but definitely get something in there. You could go to a gym, take up an activity like, say, golf or pickleball or something, and you could go to the gym, talk to a trainer, and they can show you specific exercises that will help not only in your skill, but also make sure you don't get injured as well. Remember, we're getting up there. I'm 60 myself, and I'm injury prone the last year. Weight management. You want to maintain a healthy weight. Everybody knows that. That just makes sense. Now, the idea is it's tough for a lot of people to maintain weight. Why? Because they follow MAD, the modern American diet. Too much of everything all the time. Too much fat, sugar, salt, calories, empty carbs, the works. This is a big one. Stress management. Now, whether I've been under a lot of stress lately myself, and I've been exploring hypnosis, visualization, meditation, trying to come up with something to alleviate the stresses that we're under. Food and alcohol are not good options for this, but they are all too frequent. People feel some stress, they go to a fast food place and they get a fix. Monitoring. That's something the superfood addicts and the my type 2 fix people have down pat. And trust me, you'll if you go through the program, you'll have it down too because we'll supply you with everything you need. All the forms, concepts, ideas, materials, and you want to keep track of these things, and you obviously want to see continuous improvement until you get to a goal range of yours. The evidence and research. Lifestyle interventions, including diet and exercise, can lead to significant improvements in blood sugar control and even remission. So, when you couple the foods with exercise, you are taking the high ground over type 2 diabetes. You are gearing yourself to win. Way to go. Diet and exercise can lead to significant improvements. We got to hit both, got to use both. Food is the primary, but you've got to get moving. Do something, find something that's fun for you. Just get out there. Join a group that gets out and does stuff every weekend, whether it's hiking or pickleball or volleyball or whatever. Get out there and get active. Clinical trials, very low calorie diets and bariatric surgery can induce remission. Okay, I am very against surgery to fix something we can do just by controlling what we eat. I know it works for some people, but it seems a bit extreme to me that they want such a fast result. That's another part of the problem. This is long term, this is lifelong. If you want a long life, you've got to have a lifelong plan. That's what we're doing with my type 2 fix and superfood addicts. Important considerations, individual variability. Once again, I've covered this many times. Everybody is an individual. I don't believe in one shot or one band aid for every individual on the planet. That just seems dangerous to me. Also, medical supervision. Should you go through this and you're on any type of medication, or even if you're not, specifically if you're on blood pressure or thinner medications or anything like that, you want to consult with your physician and tell him you are getting serious about your health and you found this program you're going to take, and make him familiar, or him or her familiar with it. And remember, long-term commitment. Thank you. Okay, I asked artificial intelligence, how can I convince people to eat healthier and to take down type 2 diabetes? And this is what it came up with. It takes a combination of education, motivation, and practical strategies. Educate people about the risks. Well, that's blindness, deafness, kidney damage, all kinds of internal organ damage, skin damage, brain. It's every single cell of your body that's being damaged simultaneously, but it's specifically damaging to the micro blood vessels because of their minute size. So it takes them out first, and then it starts working its way up the other vessels. It is devastating, it is destroying. Use either fear or a positive motivation. Just get out of the type 2 situation. You can do it. If you want help, I'm here. Emphasize the benefits of healthy eating: better weight management, improved energy, better mood, reduced risk of chronic disease. Provide information. Now, this is something superfood addicts and my type 2 fix go overboard on. We've got plenty of data out there. Reliable sources, reputable websites, books, articles, etc., and things that reinforce healthy eating habits. We are heavy duty on habits. That's why we're called addicts, and that's why we fix type 2. It wants me to lead by example, which I do. My blood work is fantastic. I am 5'7". I weighed in at 140.6 pounds this morning. I'm doing pretty good with this. I think you can too. I think it's worth a shot. Change. People often fear change even if they know the current situation is bad to begin with. They just fear any type of change, and this is a change for the better. It starts out rough. Got to be honest with you there. It does start out a bit rough because your body's toxified and it has to go through a detoxification period. Dependent on you and how much you implement the superfoods into your current diet while eliminating the negatives, it could be 4 to 6 weeks. But then you start feeling fantastic and it keeps getting better. Make things convenient for you. That bag of chips is too easy. Don't buy it. Have a bag in the fridge of carrots and celery. Always have dark chocolate and either almonds or walnuts as a serving handy. I eat these pretty much 7 days a week. They're both fantastic for you health wise, as long as you don't overdo it. Once again, moderation. And again, this is about long term health. Do not look for the 30-day fix. This is, once again, a lifelong, long life commitment of yours. Get involved with it. Get your feet and toes in the water and then get to running with it. Celebrate when you have a victory. This was our milestones and achievements and goals and such like that. You've earned it. Don't celebrate with fast foods or a smorgasbord or all you can eat buffet or anything like that. Go somewhere for the day. Go to a movie. Go to an event. Do something. But do reward yourself. Okay, now it's time for the overly complicated multi-polysyllabic word of the post for today. And the word is carotenoid, which is any of a class of mainly yellow, orange, or red fat-soluble pigments, including carotene, which give color to plant parts such as ripe tomatoes and autumn leaves. They are terpenoids based on a structure having the formula C40H56, carotenoid pigments. Do I know what that means? No. Do I have a chemical background? No. But I at least have a hint, and now so do you. See you next time. All right, our overly complicated multi-polysyllabic word of the day is xanthones. Xanthones. These are secondary metabolites found in some higher plants, fungi, and lichens. A remarkable interest of their pharmacological properties has been aroused due to their high taxonomic values. Now I got to look up taxonomic values. Okay, that was the word. See you next time. All right, today's overly complicated multi-polysyllabic word is phycocyanin. This is a non-toxic, water-soluble, blue-colored pigment protein complex that helps photosynthetic organisms harvest energy from sunlight. It's a member of the light-harvesting phycobilieprotein family, along with allophycocyanin and phycoerythrin. Wow. Phycocyanin is mainly found in freshwater cyanobacteria. Told you I wouldn't be able to handle all these words, such as the blue-green algae spirulina. Thymol, Thymol, is our overly complicated multi-polysyllabic word. This one's not too bad. It's a white crystalline substance with a pleasant smell and strong antiseptic properties that is a major component of thyme essential oils. It is a naturally occurring phenol monoterpene derivative of cymene and isomer of carvacrol. Thymol or thymol is found in the plant Thymus vulgaris or thyme, as well as in ajwain and other plants. All right, that was it for our overly complicated multi-polysyllabic word. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you can sneak in using the overly complicated words in conversation. Thank you. Have a great day.